Well, we're climbing up to the top of Mount Baldy. And this is just an exceptionally lush section. Purple flowers around here, and we just happen to be right next to the place where there's some plane wreckage. We're told it's a plane that crashed somewhere in the 1940s. And we were sitting on one of the wing sections, and it looked like Fred identified some Air Force insignia. So here's Fred and Jim. Say howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy.
We're just having a heck of a good time climbing up top of this mountain. Stopped here for lunch and just kind of checking out this little mellow and enjoying the view. So getting ready to continue on hiking up this trail here. And somewhere up there, it's the top of Mount Baldy. So when we get to the top, I'll take another video and we'll kind of enjoy. We'll give you a little pan across the other summit there. Okay, coming up to the top of East Baldy Trail. This is the junction where we meet up with West Baldy. And so take the trail off to the right there. That'll take us back down to the West Fork of Mount Baldy, Baldy Creek, and Mount Baldy Wilderness. This is the trail. This is the marker that marks the beginning of the Apache Indian Reservation, and we're not allowed to go there. It's about another quarter mile. You just kind of go up a little bit further and loop around to the left. And that gets you to the true summit of Mount Baldy, which is about 11,400 feet, but it's only maybe 20 or 30 feet above. It's not that big of a deal. So there is a chance you can get your gear confiscated if you try to summit and go into Indian land, so we're not going to try it today. Because Fred likes to hold on to his gear, right, Fred? Oh, busted. You're on video. I'm going to send this in.
Hello.
All right, Jim's at the top.
So is this where the reservation
Yep,
starts?
that's where the reservation starts.
There's no sign.
Yeah. Well, it used to be a sign here, but it got knocked off. Now it's just a trash bag, or I don't know what that's for.
I never would have guessed that.
Yeah.
So now it's all downhill from here.
It's all downhill from here.
That wasn't. You're right. That was a heck of a lot easier than the switchback.
Yeah.
It was. I enjoyed that because it was spread out more.
Yeah, wasn't bad.
There's a couple areas that got my heart rate going pretty good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Now we're heading back down West Baldy Trail, and yeah, there are some fairly scenic areas along the way here, so I'll snap a couple pics, maybe take another video in a little bit here. We are eating wild strawberries on the trail right now. So let me see if I can zoom in, show you one. Here's one. Here's a couple right here. Zoom in a little bit. There it is. See that little red strawberry there? There's another one right here. So this little guy right here, I'm gonna pick it. Yeah, they're not too big. But I'm gonna put it in my mouth. And I'm gonna eat wild strawberries on the trail while I'm hiking. Good stuff. Yeah, they're kind of little dinky guys, but they're just strawberry plants all over the place. They got these vines going all over the side of the trail. So pretty fun. So it looks like we got some semi-threatening clouds moving in here. We're, I don't know, maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes past the junction up at the top, the Baldy hike, and so coming to some spots, looking at some pretty nice vistas down below. So just hoofing it down the trail here. I imagine we're going to be down in a couple hours, easy. Hasn't turned out to be that bad of a hike. Let's do a little bit of exploring. So it's Jim back here. So that's the look back from whence we came. So, alright, continuing along down West Baldy Trail. It's really pretty sad to see the amount of devastation from the bark beetle. I mean, they've got a whole bunch of destroyed trees here. Just Big, huge field of them. We're just coming down through them right now. Last time I hiked through here, this trail had logs every 50 feet, 30 feet. We had to climb over logs. It looks like they've done a lot of work to clear it up now. A lot of trail work, so this trail's a real pleasure to hike down this time. A lot easier than maybe 3 years ago, last time I hiked down here. Alright, just finished all our descents. We're coming down into these nice, beautiful meadows. We're going to set up camp alongside of the meadow. There's going to be a stream running along next to the meadow, and we'll be down by there, into the trees next to the other side of the meadow. So, real pretty. You just get a glimpse of it down there. We're just about done with all our descending now. Getting ready to let out from these switchbacks and pine trees and all this stuff. And head on into those grassy meadows. Lots of blooming flowers. Looks like we got a rainstorm here. We're gonna be racing against the clouds and the thunder to get to camp. Try to get our tents set up before a lot of the rain sets in. So we probably got a couple more miles of hiking or so. I'm guessing we've gone around 10 miles, maybe 10 or 11-ish, something like that. So, talk to you when we get to camp. Well, here I am in Mount Baldy Wilderness. It's a nice rainy morning, so just woke up a little while ago and got my food bag. Everybody else is still crashed out right now. Got a few tarps set up. I see Lucky's over there on the ground. Got my morning tunes going here. And I am in the process of drinking my morning cup of coffee. Cooked on my caldera cone stove up there. Nothing better than your first cup of coffee in the morning. Here we go. Now that's good stuff. It's been raining maybe for about an hour and a half now, so just enjoying a nice little environment with the hammock light. So I got my Mountain Laurel Design Student Fiber tarp and holding up like a champ. Looking pretty good. So maybe I'll touch base later if everybody else gets up. On our way hiking out on West Fork Baldy Trail. Just descended out of the pine trees into the meadow. Real pretty. Just green and gorgeous and lush everywhere you look. Pan down to the meadow down there. I think that's the lower part of the meadow that we spotted further up when we thought that was the main meadow, but it looks like this is it here. Got the stream running down there below. So a nice easy hike. Looks like we got a nice easy 6, 7, 8 miles out today, and rain let up just before we hit the trail, so life is good. Hey, further down in the meadow, we're next to the stream now, just flowing by us. Very beautiful there, very, very beautiful, very idyllic setting here. I'm thinking there's got to be some good campsites right on the other side of this stream. Somewhere along here. This is coming up the West Fork. Next time I'm going to have to check this out. This looks really nice. And just coming down, just following this big huge meadow all the way down to the bottom.